How is it possible that Korach and his group, who represented Kruei Ha'eda, the highest echelon of Jewish leadership, and Korach, who personifies the highest level of a Levi, how could they have fallen? How could Korach have gone so low? And I'd like to introduce two concepts from the world of mystical thought. One is called Hamtakas Hadinim, which means that when you have an attribute of din, which is strict justice, and which generates, in some cases, a Yetzer Hara, evil inclination, and Kol HaGadol Mechaver, if you're greater, then you have an even greater evil inclination. That has to be softened and sweetened by a mid of chesed. Second half, the Levium, the tribe of Levi, personify din and gvura. In their very essence, they have this propensity towards judgment, towards harshness, and the evil inclination is very, very powerful. And of course, in the case of Korach being on the highest echelon of Levi, he has this challenge. He needs what's called Hamtakas Hadin. How can he soften that din that represents his very root? And the answer is because the Kohen represents and personifies chesed, benevolence and goodness, which can soften and sweeten. The Levium have to attach themselves and be, in a sense, subordinate by accompanying the Kohen and serving the Kohen in order to make that linkage so that the midah, the attribute of chesed of the Kohen, can now sweeten that din, that judgment, and that harshness of the Levi. But Korach had his own agenda. He refused to be machniah, to subjugate himself to Aaron HaKohen. He stood up against Aaron and he split off, independent of Aaron, and therefore he was left stuck with that great, intense attribute of din, the harshness that had no hamtaka, that cannot be sweetened because he pushed his way from Aaron. Yiratzon B'His will that each and every one of us, in order to achieve Hamtakas Hadinim, will link up with the great people of our generation, especially those who are dedicated to chesed and personify that attribute which can uplift us. And if we're able to do this, this will save us and protect us from the Yetzer Hara, from the evil inclination, and from din. Thank you very much.